Hey everybody, welcome back to another edition of Ted Talks Guitars and Life. Man, have I got a story for you, Jack. Let me tell you about it. So this is my Tease ST1 in Battle Gray, which I decided to upgrade to black hardware and do a few player preference modifications on the guitar. That journey is well documented in the playlist in the description below if you want to check that journey out. And for those of you who hang out on the channel, what you already know is I jacked my guitar up, dude. Oh man, and I was really at a loss. I did not know what caused the cracking around the neck plate in this guitar. Now I confess, man, I could have done that to the guitar. I had bought a very thin Music Lily plate that I put in there, and I had waxed the screws and I bored the holes out that for the neck. And hey, look, I always bore out the neck screw holes on my guitars. That's just what I do. Okay. So I like wood to wood contact, and I don't like the screw to thread through the body. You know what, man? You do you, right? Nothing I do is prescriptive. It's just descriptive of how I roll. So that's how I roll, and that's what I did. And I did put some wax on the screws, and I may have over tightened to the point of causing some cracks. And then once the cracks started, the cracks continued. And I found myself, man, in a bad way, man. I was just looking for resolutions. How am I going to fix this? How am I going to normal this up? How badly did I damage my Tease ST1, which I am digging, Jack? So get this, man. So I'm sitting at my desk, and I get a text message from Torsten. And he says, hey, man, I've got a gray ST1 body in the shop. If you want it, you can have it. And I was like, say what now? He said, yeah, man, if you want it, you got it. Just pay for the shipping and I'll send it out to you. Man, seriously, guys, what kind of guitar company is doing that? I mean, seriously now, look, I know, man, you can call me a Tease fanboy all day long, Jack. You can tell me I'm trying to sell something. You can tell me this sounds like a commercial to you, but I'm saying for me and my money, man, what great customer service, man. I don't believe that these cracks are Tease's fault. Could this be soft basswood? I don't know. Is there any legitimacy to some of the claims about the cracking from that standpoint? I don't know. What I do know is of a guitar company went out of his way to contact me to offer me a solution for a guitar that I jacked up. Dudes, come on, man. Seriously. Who does that, right? Well, Tease Guitars does that, apparently. Now, I have gotten a Tease SBH HD for a review on the channel, which, if you saw recently, I gave away to a young college student. A young brother learned to play guitar, man. Plays in his church on Sunday, and I wanted to bless him with a rig, man, so I donated that guitar to that young man. If you saw that, hey, if you didn't see that video, check it out, man. Just the joy on that brother's face, man. Oh my goodness, what a day that was, dude. What a day that was, my friend. So I had that guitar come through, and then I bought my own SBH, and it's love that guitar. And then I bought this. So I'm buying these guitars with my own money. Okay. So this was not a review guitar. It's not like they sent me a review guitar, something happened to it, and they said, hey man, let me, send you out a body, and we'll just, don't tell anybody, blah, 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 blah. No, man, ain't none of that. This is just me buying a guitar, posting a video about how I messed the guitar up, and then that owner of that company contacting me. I did not ask for a replacement body. I did not email them and say, man, I don't think your guitar is jacked up. No, man, it didn't roll down like that. What happened was he contacted me and said, man, I can work with you toward a solution. I've got a body if you'll pay for shipping, man. Guys, seriously, who does that, man? You know, we're all thinking about how we spend our money and how we spend our time and the things that we value in life, okay? So look, you do you, right? That's the first mantra of the channel. Nothing I say is prescriptive to you, descriptive of my journey, man. But for me, man, I find value in a guitar company that actually cares about the customer, that cares about the player, that cares about the experience of the player and of the customer, man. And so I was just, man, I was delighted, to say the least, right? Let me just interject here a thank you. A thank you to all of you who made comments in my last videos about how I might be able to address the cracks in the body of this guitar, which, by the way, I will be doing, and I'll be updating you on that as well. That said, I also appreciate those of you who took the opportunity to call me a fool and, you know, tell me how dumb I am and why would I make a video if I have no idea what I'm doing. Guys, it's Ted Talks Guitars in Life. It's about my journey. I'm not an expert. I am learning a lot of this as I go. Contrary to popular belief, I do research what I do on the channel before I do it. Just because I've researched something or read something in a book doesn't mean I know how to do it the first time I do it. Anyway, I welcome all your comments though, and I do appreciate your comments. So yeah, man, just know that I will be working to resolve the cracks on the body of this guitar, but I've got another body coming from the good folks at Tease, man, for the cost of shipping, and we will get this bad boy back together and we'll move on down the road. Hey, I saw also today on Facebook, I noticed that Tease made a post that they have a coupon code until the end of the year, I think it is. It's Tease 10. Okay, Tease 10. I'll put it in the description below. So if you're not familiar with our channel, okay, then you don't know that we have a Tease coupon code which you could use to get $5 off anything you buy at the store. This coupon is better than that one. So scratch the Ted Talks Guitars and Life coupon code and just be aware that Tease 10 will get you $10 off anything in the Tease store, man. So look, I don't work for Tease. Torsten ain't sending me no money for what I'm saying about all this. He is treating me right the way I know that he treats all of his customers right. And I thought you should know, man, that there are guitar companies, and particularly Tease is one of those companies that will treat you right, Jack, if you buy a guitar from them. So if you're thinking about it, if you're on the fence, man, the Tease ST1, the Tease SBH, or anything at the Tease store is $10 off, and you will find good customer service, man. Just go back to any of my videos about the Tease guitars and read the comments of other people who have purchased these guitars. Are they perfect? No. Guys, perfect guitars don't exist, okay? Are there sometimes issues? Yes, guys, there's sometimes issues. The question is, when you have an issue with a guitar that you buy, can you get anybody on the phone at that company, or can you get Amazon on the phone? Can you find anybody? Look, in the playlist description below, man, you could find a couple companies there that you know I got some jacked up guitars from, and those folks would not make it right. The company itself did not care. They continued to say, it was my problem, the guitar was fine, what I was seeing did not exist. So man, I just thought I'd share some good news today, man. I like good news. I'm a little bit in the good news business in my life. So I got some good news to share, man. And the good news is Tease customer service for the win, Jack. Hey, Wherever you are in your guitar journey, man, I pray it's a long, smooth, safe, joy-filled ride for you, Jack. Rock on with your bad selves, everybody. Catch you down the road.